Hello, welcome to your December end of the year readings. This video will be split into two parts, a reflection and a forecast. The first part will be a reflection of 2016 and how it has impacted you as a whole, and the second part will be focusing on what is ahead for the month of December. Reflection is an important part of our lives because even in tarot, hindsight is always 20/20. Actually, drawing a card in the morning and seeing how it played out by the end of the day can show how the card was relevant, but may have expressed itself in a different way than you had anticipated, which is a great tool, by the way, for learning tarot prediction and getting familiar with how many ways a single card can be read. Anyway, 2016 was the year of the Yang fire monkey, and I have my little friend here who visually represents that energy. Yang energy is masculine, it's outwardly extroverted, it's dynamic and bold. Fire energy is passionate and enterprising. So Yang fire is like the heat of the sun. It has lots of energy and it radiates to other people in forms of optimism, generosity, and warmth. Its popularity may have been a year for big personalities and or big egos to shine. So this year we would have seen things politically and socially to reflect this, and it would also have drawn out these characteristics in our personal lives as well. Monkey energy acts similarly to Yang fire. It is quick, clever, social, busy, cheerful, and playful, impulsive, and again, it's independent. I really wouldn't be surprised if many of you watching had taken up several new hobbies, several new studies, joined multiple social groups, made many new acquaintances, expanded your business in some way, broadened your talents and interests, or possibly moved, because Yang fire monkey doesn't sit still for long. And just like the monkey, you could have been bouncing around from one thing to the next with both of your hands in many pots at once. So for the moments of reflection reading, I am going to ask, what is the biggest lesson for you? What was the highlight? What was the biggest challenge? And how did you grow this year? And then finally, I'm going to ask, what lesson will you take with you into 2017? Hello, Capricorn, for your 2016 reflection reading. I will be drawing cards from the Archangel Power Tarot deck. And as I shuffle here, I'm going to be focusing on what was your biggest lesson, what was the brightest highlight for you, what was the biggest challenge, and how did you grow? Then the shadow card will reveal to me what lesson you will take with you into 2017. Wow. I say wow because there's a lot of fire here. Just the first three cards are all fire, which is a lot of action, a lot of energy, a lot of social stuff. I see it being a very active dynamic here, just like we had, I had shared with you, I guess, about the Yang fire year of the monkey. So this would definitely depict that. I feel like that was very relevant for you. Okay, so here you have the biggest lesson for you. Okay, this is a very action-oriented card, and I see you having to sort of dash back and forth. Okay, the biggest lesson for you. Okay, so again, this is mutable energy, mutable fire, which is Sagittarius, higher education and learning, so like college or classes or some sort of online study, belief systems, religion, philosophy, spirituality, psychology, all of that stuff sort of falls under this category, as well as travel. This person is mobile, okay? So there could have been some lesson to you about like mobility, going back and forth. I'm not super sure how this is going to play out yet, so we'll look at the rest of your cards here, Capricorn. But I am seeing these themes of Sagittarius being applicable for you, Capricorn. So again, like the higher education, travel, higher learning, all of that. It says, time to take action, great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing what to do. Okay. Confident, enthusiastic, courageous, and charismatic. The part that really sticks out to me is the last part of knowing what to do. Okay, so that was the big lesson to you, is like relying on your instincts. Okay, being in the moment, relying on your instincts and moving forward. The brightest highlight for you, I'm sorry, this is the 10 of Wands. Okay, so being overworked, okay? Interesting that this would be a highlight. Let me focus in on this for a second. Okay. Well, it says, ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load, working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. So how this could have been a highlight is this person does work very hard, okay? And I see like another person there coming in to help you. So I do feel like there could have been a situation at work where, you know, you decided that you were going to delegate some of the responsibility, or at home, you were going to delegate some of that responsibility and it worked out in your favor, okay? You took on a lot this year. You took on a lot this year, and I feel like you accomplished great things this year with all of this fire, but I do feel like, you know, you might be burned out. You could have been burned out from that. Another thing that I'm getting is the biggest challenge for you is this is like the home, family, relationships, things like that. So having to balance work and home could have been a big challenge, because I see you sort of going back and forth between this and this. Okay, hard work for you is rewarding because there are perks that come from that. There's opportunities, there's money, things like that. But I do see this as a challenge. Maybe your happiness took a back seat this year so that you could really, you know, work hard for your goals, okay? It seems as though these two should be swapped, okay? So this would be the biggest challenge, is being overworked, and this would be the biggest highlight, is, you know, your happiness. So this to me is not like a, you know, an accident, the way that these showed up. I feel like there's a message here about like priorities as well, okay? And managing and balancing those, okay? You do have a lot on your plate, maybe more so than you feel like you can handle. And you do tend to take on a lot of responsibilities of yourself and others, taking care of others, okay? Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing. It was a very busy year. You got a lot done, for sure. How did you grow? Okay, this is making more sense with this card here. So you have the Peace card, which I feel like this is a Doreen Virtue deck, and she tends to flower it up a little bit. I guess maybe this is because this is the Death card. And peace could, yeah, be rest in peace, that sort of thing, but you're putting something to rest. Whenever you have like the Death card, it's the end, it's finality. You are putting something to rest. You are burying something, whether it be a person, idea, a habit, a situation, a relationship that's no longer working for you, whatever it is. You're putting it to rest. It's not coming back. So there's growth to be had in that. That's good. You're not going back to the past. You're moving forward. And this makes sense to me with this card, because the highlight to me was that maybe you realized that you were taking on too much, and you decided the opportunity for you to grow is to lay some of this responsibility down. Okay? And in doing that, it's like you've trusted yourself to know when enough is enough, okay? Or you know what your boundaries are as far as like what's your breaking point, you know? 10 of Wands is saying, no, I will not take on any more responsibilities at this time. You know, I'm busy. I've got way too much going on. So putting that to rest, I feel like there is some sort of personal victory to be had in that, in knowing when enough is enough. Okay, so it's actually a big, that was your biggest highlight, is knowing that you listen to yourself, and that was also the growth period, was to release the past, okay? And just to let go of all of this, maybe other responsibilities people have put on you. You're no longer doing that. Okay. So what you could be taking in with you, here's the hard work paying off. Okay. So you have the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Ariel. So here you have 2 10s, which is like the ending of something. Again, putting something to rest, the end, so that you have opened the doors for a new beginning. I am feeling like whatever was put on the back seat is going to be coming up again for you now. It's like you can revisit that. It's like you put in a lot of hard hours in 2016, and now it's like the end of the year, you can really rest with your family and enjoy some of the material gains that you had accumulated from all of that hard work, okay? So this is the extended family, and it's also like wealth. It's stuff, it's money building up in your bank account, okay? So it says there is so much to be grateful for: financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. Okay, so you've invested for your future. It looks like you've invested for your family's future in some way. So this is what I'm seeing for your 2016 reading. So I'm going to pull cards then for you for December from the Wheel of Change Tarot. So this is what lies ahead for you in December. Show me cards for Capricorn. December. Okay. So here's the center focus card, your foundation, the past, your thoughts about it, and the future. So beautiful. You have a new beginning here. That's what you're focused on. That's the center, is like the new year. I feel like you're already planning for the new year. Like in December, your focus is on the big picture of 2017, what it is that you want to accomplish. You're going to be starting something new. This is new beginnings, a fresh start, new projects that are really empowering and creative, okay? Some of you could be going on vacation. This is also a card of travel, okay? But I feel like it has to do more so with like, well, I'm seeing several things in this. I see the fox, I see music, I see cups, I see doves. This is art above you. You're creatively thinking about the options. You're not letting the past restrict you in any way, or other people's opinions, judgments in any way restrict you. This is like a card of freedom, and you really just marching to the beat of your own drum, okay? That's the focus. Wonderful. So there is a new beginning, okay? Absolutely. You have a new idea. You feel inspired. The foundation is like a powerful new thought for the new year. I see that you really have like an idea. It hasn't fully come to fruition yet. You haven't implemented any things. This is for like the future. You're planning for the future, okay? And I see is like powerful, beautiful change. There's a storm, like an electrical storm, which is like technology to me. There's like a rainbow shooting out of it, and it's just like this triangle, which is supportive. You're cutting through it, and you're like cutting through any illusion. You're really, there's like an important fact you know, or facts that have come to light, and you're seeing it, you're seeing the truth, and it's enabling you to make good decisions, to plan for your future. That's the foundation. So in the past, you have the Prince of Cups, which is a dream. Okay, this is like a long-term vision as well. So this is playing in nicely with these other cards, because the Prince of Cups is the dreamer card. It's Pisces. It's going with your intuitive vision, okay, on what you think could be possible. And again, he's in a boat, so I do get the sense of like travel by water or travel over water. You could be traveling for work, but I do see this as like some sort of vacation as well. You're fishing here. Okay. Fish to me represent commerce, and they do in the Lenormand deck anyway. So I'm saying that has to do with business, travel for business. Okay. So your thoughts, this is interesting to me because their foundation is a powerful idea or a powerful thought, but your thoughts are actually maybe feeling like you could maybe build upon those a little bit more. Maybe it's because this is the beginning and you're looking for more inspiration here. I feel like you need to be on the lookout for an opportunity. You need to be open for an opportunity to come to you in maybe an unconventional sort of way. Okay. And then in the near future, you got strength. So this card is like, again, freedom is really what I'm sensing here. Strength, she's like power, like, you know, a very powerful movement forward. It's fun, it's exciting, it's free, it's liberating. I feel like whatever you set out to accomplish for the beginning of the year will really reap some beautiful benefits around the time of Leo. So what, I guess July, August. And that would be like the halfway point. But I see like there's like some sort of a marathon in your near future that you're sort of getting ready for. And right now you're resting, which I think you should, because you've been through a lot of hard work. The Hangman is like, okay, you need to chill. Just chill, relax for the month of December. Hang out. That's all you need to do. You've done a lot, and you're going to be doing a lot in the future. Now is a time for break, not time for work. And I feel like you're going to be inspired when you completely unplug. You're going to like have a fresh new perspective going back into the new year. Okay. I didn't want to hold these cards up too close to the camera because there's nudity in both of them, which is really interesting to me. But nudity is like about newness, freshness, and nudity, right? And there's even in this one too. But when we come into this world, we're not clothed, right? When we come in through our mothers, we're unclothed, we're pure. So it's like I'm seeing this like fresh start, which is beautiful all around. It's liberating. Okay, this is your card. Oh, I forgot to mention why I was pulling these. This is the Lover's Oracle deck, and it's just going to give me like a simple message about love for you. And so what it says is, true love is like a ghost who everyone talks about, but few have seen. Okay. This is true love. Unconditional love. Not fleeting. It's very rare to find people that love you unconditionally. Those people are very valuable in our lives. So that is something to meditate on. True love is like a ghost who everyone talks about, but few have seen. That's the message for you, Capricorn. So this was your December reading and your reflective reading for the year 2016. I wish you a happy solstice, a Merry Christmas, a happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. I'm wishing you the best for the month ahead of December and the year to follow. Thank you so much for watching.